Welcome back. I'm Ben Bonzik here with Mountaineers on the mic, here with Coach Berman of Wachusett basketball. Coach, welcome. My first question for you is obviously you're the head coach of the JV boys team. I want you first to talk about them. If you could pinpoint one positive, one negative from the season, just talk about it as a whole, coaching that JV team.
Yeah, honestly, I think we had a different year in my 5 years of coaching. I think they've all been different. Our record, I don't think was our strongest this year, but I think a positive is just seeing the continuing success throughout the year of individuals and as a team just getting better. Kids kind of learning the ins and outs of our program and trying to put themselves in a position to be successful later on in their sophomore, junior, and senior years. A lot of promise, I think, in our freshman, sophomore classes.
Definitely exciting to see those young guys and girls play. Now onto the varsity side of things. Both varsity teams obviously had two big wins this week. What do you think has been the biggest factor sort of in the rebound from COVID this year? What's changed to really have a success in the program this year?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. I really think that just preaching culture and creating a culture in our program where year in and year out it can be passed down through players, through coaches, that everyone knows what we're about, that we instill certain values in our guys. We don't tolerate anything in victory that we wouldn't in defeat. That our guys know what we expect of them, and that when it comes to big games, when it comes to league games, when it comes to out-of-conference games, that we try to go out and we go 1-0 each day. And if we can instill those qualities in our players, I think we're going to give ourselves a good chance to win.
Awesome. Great answer. Now on to your playing days here real quick. Do you have a best memory or a favorite game from your time in a Mountaineer uniform?
Pinpointing one is going to be difficult. I was fortunate enough to play 4 years for Coach Gibbons, who I now coach alongside. If I had to pick one, I'm going to go with my senior year. We had a big road victory over St. John's. We beat them twice in that year, and unfortunately we didn't get a third time to play them. I would have liked to think that we would have won that game, but I'm going to go with any victory over St. John's as a big one.
Yeah, you sold me on victory over St. John's. Didn't need any more explanation there. Final question is about sort of transitioning from a student and a player here to a teacher/coach. Was that sort of difficult to do? What was it like to sort of be looking over everything rather than being a part of it? Did Coach Gibbons ask you to do that when you were a player? Did it have anything to do with leadership? Just what was that like?
Coach Gibbons definitely didn't ask me to come back and do this. That's for sure. But no, I think he asked certain things of me as a player, which made the transition very easy. I think just as me as a player, I wasn't the fastest, I wasn't the strongest, I wasn't the most athletic, but what I could always say is that I thought I was a pretty cerebral player, and I thought that translates pretty well to me as a coach now. I just try to be one step ahead of everyone, whether it's the other coaching staff, the other players, trying to, at this point, put our players in the best position for them to win. And I think that's kind of what I've always hung my hat on is the mental aspect of the game. And for right now, I think Coach Gibbons is stuck with me. So hopefully he's happy I'm back here. But, yeah, I don't think he was asking for it. But, hey, 5 years in, I'm not planning to go anywhere else. Love it here.
Great answer again. I want to thank you once more, Coach Berman, for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Ben.
This has been Mountaineers on the mic. I've been Ben Bonzik. We'll see you soon.